Yeah! Hi, are you 99% of people? Are you not a billionaire? If so, you've probably been affected by capitalism. Scientists say, economists worldwide all collectively agree that the easiest solution to chronic poverty is to eat the rich. And so, do I have a treat for you today? We have a fine fillet of Zuckerburg. As you can see, this is a divine, marbled, beautiful cut. As you can see, they have the best diet, of course. So we're gonna start with some simple preparation. We have our steaks, we have our pan, we have our delicious blood for a marinade, and I thought I had all of my seasonings. Sarah!
You rang, darling.
Could you please get me some garlic, salt, and olive oil?
Right away.
So, while Sarah gets that, we're going to start with, oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, we have garlic, salt, olive oil, and black peppercorns. This is super, super simple. So, we've been having the steaks rest on the cutting board for about 45 minutes to get them to about room temperature, not exactly, but right below. We're going to just do a tiny little bitty dab. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is with one, we're gonna have a wet hand and a dry hand. We're going to get a nice coating. Perfect. This is gonna allow the seasonings to set. You see, sometimes when you have to stock up on ingredients, the seasonings can get a little stuck. If only we had our resources allocated effectively, we could. You see what I'm doing here? What I'm doing here is I'm just giving it a nice sprinkle and I'm just patting it just a little bit so it penetrates just that tiny little surface layer. I'm sure Zuck would like to be penetrated, but and then I'm going to just give it the old pepper grinder 3000. Get a nice little coating there. And then we're gonna flip to the other side and do the same thing. Need lots of salt. Don't let the skin fool you. And then you get some pepper. Oh yeah, look at that. Fucking gorgeous. And now we have all this seasoning on the counter and the cutting board. We don't really want to roll the meat on the counter, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take and we're gonna roll the sides. We're gonna roll the sides. I'm gonna make them I'm gonna make them fucking like two beautiful fine arts major heaves. We're just gonna. Now that we have our steaks seasoned, what we're gonna do is we'll wash our hands. We're gonna let the seasoning just kind of permeate a little bit. So 1 moment. The gayest fucking voice I can do. Now we're gonna take our pan, give it a little preheat. Let's use the stove. Yeah, we want that on high heat. I want to get that nice and fucking hot. Sear the shit out of that motherfucker. I'm sorry, what I meant was, we're gonna get this nice and hot. Olive oil has kind of a low smoke point, so we're gonna let this get really nice and hot before we add the oil so it doesn't burn. In the meantime, do a little dance. Now, an easy way to tell if a pan is getting warm enough, you just, oopsie, I'm kind of wet. Dip your finger. Ooh, getting a little sizzle. I'm gonna take our oil, give it just a little bit. Distribute it evenly. I'm gonna take these and gently, and I hear that sizzle. What you wanna do is kind of give it a little turn. So now, what we want to do there, when you give them a turn, you want to prevent it from sticking to the pan, but you want to kind of make sure that it's got an even. What you don't want is it for it to kind of be like this on the pan. You want it to be nice and flat. Wash our hands a little bit again. And so it's always important to wear an apron whenever you're cooking because it can get a little messy preparing your food. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit these for about 3 minutes each side, and then we're gonna hit the sides for about 30 seconds each. We're going for a nice medium rare to medium. This smaller one is gonna cook a lot quicker. Once we get a good smoke, you wanna take it from high to about medium. Now I'm gonna take this little fork and I'm just gonna give it like a little bitty, it's like a little bitty peek, check on the crust. Ooh, we're getting there.
I love cooking.
Oh, Sarah,
Yes.
what do you think about Mark Zuckerberg now?
Oh, he's never looked better.
I couldn't agree more. Now, go wait in the living room. I'll bring you some.
Alright.
Oh, we're looking good. So now it's time to flip. We're going to take that. Oh, yeah, look at that crust. Look at that crust. That's fucking gorgeous. That's so fucking good. So now we're gonna lower our heat because the pan is holding a lot of that heat. The skinny one is definitely ready to come out. Perfect. And now the other one is ready. You're gonna immediately take this off of the heat. Oops. Look at this gorgeous. Look at this gorgeous cut of billionaire. Absolutely divine. With a superior diet, only accessible through an evil restriction of resources from the rest of the world. I think it's about time to take a look inside. We want to cut, we have the grains going here. We want to cut with the grain. So we're going to get a nice... Oh wow, that's beautiful. But unlike Zuckerberg, I like to share. Oh, Sarah.
All done?
Oh yes, please come here. Wow. How does that taste?
So good.
Excellent.
Rich.
Rich indeed. Let's dig in.
It's actually pretty good.
It's good?
Alright, give me a cut of that bitch.
Yeah, everybody come grab a bite.